everyone, this is my second project for Kitaholic Kits for the design team layout for March. That was a mouthful. I'm very tired. I am doing another layout, a 12 by 12 layout for Adelie's baby album, and I'm using these beautiful kind of grey neutral circle background paper because I wanted to keep this whole layout a bit more neutral, which is not usually my vibe, but when you've got a baby, I feel like newborns just muted colors, toned down colors just goes well. So I'm bringing a tiny bit of this blue and another blue paper that I'm going to mount another photo onto. But yeah, just like little hints of blue, but mostly it's quite beige because my photos really don't have that much color. She's wearing a little like duck egg blue top, but really they don't have much color. So that's why I decided to go a bit out of my comfort zone with this one, which was nice. I liked how it looks in the end. I am just matting the photos. I'm creating a few torn edges, and then this last photo it's not that it's my favorite photo, it's just that I needed one photo that's going to be different to stand out. So I'm matting this one on a darker blue piece of paper, and then I'm going to actually pop that one up on some photo tape as well. And I'm doing a very sort of similar thing to what I did last week in that I am aligning my photo cluster on one side of the page. So on this one, I'm aligning it to the left side of the page. And I'm creating this little cluster that's all like more leaning left. And I'm just overlapping. I'm not overlapping the photos, but I am just that one that's propped up. I'm just overlapping that one a little bit, but not noticeably. I love these washi sheets we got. There were so many, like, oh my goodness, there's no way I'll be able to ever use them. But I liked having this like as like little background mixed media, but that blue was too blue for me, so I'm just going to go with the lighter colors. So I'm just using those to kind of like stick behind my photos, and they're removable, which is great because if you make a mistake, they're not stuck to your page. They are washi, so they can be lifted up. So I was happy with the spacing on that, and so I'm going to start sticking those down. And I do lift that up, and I add another one of those like black squiggly blue blotches as well. So once that's done, I've got my cluster down. Now I need to think about, this is where I want to add that little blue. I'm just going to tuck it down the bottom there. And now I need to think about my title, and I like this this like Your Story title, because really like this album is all her story, just the story of her first year. So I really I liked using that. And then I'm using this very, very thin paper. Like this is thinner than printer paper basically. So just keep that in mind when you want to use it. This paper is thin. I would not recommend using the double-sided tape on it, because as soon as you try to lift it up, it crinkles it a bit. So what I would do instead is use a tape runner, which I do in other projects. I switch. I loved these golden tags, and I'm using this ribbon that we got from last month's kit just to create two little flags down the bottom there of my cluster. And one of them I'm using the little blue flag, and it matches my colors. And then on the other one, I'm just going to use like my little pink twine, which I'm almost running out of. It's going to make me very sad when I run out of that, because I use that on a lot of layouts, and I love how the very thin piece of like twine just falls down the page. Yeah, so I have done that. I'm going to stick those down, and then I am going to take some tiny phrase stickers that are gold, and I'm going to stick them on top of those little flags. Now, in saying that, that sticker sheet, this tiny phrase sticker, I got that from the Kitaholic Kit shop maybe 3-4 years ago. And if you don't know, you can buy lots of awesome little scrappy things from the Kitaholic Kit shop, and I get a lot of my scrappy stuff from there, because if you're already subscribed to the kit, you can just add it to your kit shipping, and then you don't have to pay extra shipping. So go check it out. I always have the shop linked in the bio for my design team project, so go and check that out, because it's nice to do some retail therapy sometimes, and who has enough craft supplies anyway. I am taking this little tab I'm going to stick it out the top of my photo. I'm using these. I like them. They're the perfect size to put in my dates. So I'm going to use that for my date. I did the same in last week's layout as well. Or not last week's, the week before. What is this? Is this project 2? Yep, sorry, this is week 2. So yes, I did it in last week's layout. Holding that down because I glued it down. I just wanted to make sure that glue sticks. And then I'm going to add some journaling, and then this is done. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you all again next week for another design team layout. Bye.